The market is expected to rise. The market is likely to decline. Ultimately, though, Bitcoin will surpass $80,000 before the end of the year. People, Bitcoin is approaching $125,000. It may perhaps reach $200,000 soon. Fewer than a year. What is meant by that? We're going to see XRP bar as the alt run as well. Casper Avac XL Solana will undoubtedly continue to pump. The markets will eventually go completely parabolic, and every day that goes by, that day is coming closer and closer. We discuss Ripple in this video. Are the SEC settlement talks coming to an end soon? One is ours. One remaining unresolved subject is institutional sales. Is it nearly finished? We can end the Ripple against the SEC legal dispute if that is what we are waiting for. We intend to speak. Regarding the XRP Ledger's ultimate market makers NFTs, there's a lot of drama this morning, so go ahead and take a seat. Returning, unwind, and let's dive into Bitcoin 7,317. It has dropped 27% in the last day, landing at $3,549 on Ethereum. It has decreased by 0.12% throughout the last day. UDT and UDC are also arriving at their dollar packs, so I will take a quick look at them. Has decreased 23%, it hasn't actually moved 62 cents. Pay close attention to all 30 days worth of XRP. Underperforming, it has dropped by a mere 4% over the past 90 days and hasn't much changed over the previous 3 months. 4%, but it remains unchanged. In comparison, Bitcoin has increased by 65%. Ethereum has increased by 53%. Airbnb is up 85%. 90% of Dogecoin is up in Solana. 132% hasn't changed much, but now it's almost time for us. Remain resilient and hold on. It's coming, people. It's coming. We are capable of this. This is the image, SPF. Goodbye, bear in mind that he is no longer with us. Lock him up. I don't think 25 years is enough. It's time for me to be really honest with you. I believe he should be locked up. I really do. Should be life given the quantity of money he stole, but the only explanation for his receiving 25 is, in my opinion, that he won't actually accomplish 25. I believe he is no longer with us. After 10 or 8, maybe I believe that the only reason he received the punishment he did was because the politicians to whom he was providing money influenced the decision to condemn him. Because you are aware that the judge must ultimately answer to someone. Indeed, there is always someone to answer to, and I have a suspicion that certain politicians or higher-ups treat it lightly. Time will undoubtedly tell on him, and it's likely language that will allow him to avoid doing his time in a matter of years. Might be incorrect. We shall learn more in a day and only a few hours. 2 hours from while filming this video at noon, we held a single auction of this month is essentially your last one. It's best to accrue points in advance of the first one because of the 1st of April. It's easy. All of our holders receive XRP payments. We have distributed more than 500,000 XRP. Within the last year, 2 of our holders, yes, as we develop this incredible initiative and combine and integrate everything, you will possess the NFT. That's how easy it is to earn XRP back by simply holding. Get this, distribute this, and they're heading out. It's known that they're going. They're on their way to Solana. The XRP Ledger states that this is a really long and ridiculous post from Adam on how every project on the XRP Ledger is currently failing. That you were unable to succeed as the founder of the in the meantime, every business that didn't acquire health from Ripple is failing, which is completely untrue, as I've previously indicated, and your project will only go regarding the effort that you plan to make. Yes, individuals continue to print NFTs every single month with no purpose or value. We see that your project will fail, but you keep looking at logs while we work. Out, you receive XRP back every month. We established the first ever breeding lab. Our bundle was produced on the XRP Ledger. Openings. We're introducing a gaming center, several metaverses where you can earn tokens in-game simply for playing, and the ability to pull out NFTs in-game and sell them on a marketplace. These are the first pack openings on the XRP ledger. People, these statements are untrue since we are implementing actions that have never been taken by the XRP ledger before. It is expected of everyone in the NFT space to support one another. It comes down to who everyone ought to back. People see this and stare at each other. This is the competition. Well, it's not really a competition. There are more than 5 million. Ledger, not one project will win them all when it comes to wild dresses. As with Ripple's unlikely victory in the entire cross-border $10 trillion doll market capital marketplace, mutual support is the key to the growth of the cryptocurrency space. Spread the word about this. The SEC submission of Ripple's Wells. This is intriguing. I know some of you won't. She continues, we need to share this again because, which is something I want to hear. With XRP serving as a bridge currency on demand, a lot of new hype channels are promising the moon. Since liquidity tractions are demand neutral, they do not affect XRP's price. This is accurate and comes from the SEC's Rippling Wells submission. Pay attention if these banks use demand liquidity and they are only using it as a stopgap rather than holding it, the price won't change, so it's a wash. Okay, so you purchase and sell, nothing will shift, it's just a simple wash with the same value, so you're probably thinking right. Ter, how does the XRP price fluctuate? It is that simple. An institution will purchase XRP for their own internal use, allowing them to transfer funds between their group's various currencies and their partners. Purchasing XRP from these exchanges in large quantities will result in a price increase based on supply and demand. Developers and builders that create and develop decentralized applications represent another use case. Sites that want to employ the token known as XRP, the cost will increase as well, but our needs won't be met by a straightforward currency bridge. Institutions, we need investors to begin purchasing XRP. Andrew L. released this. Do you believe Bob Way has written a great deal? About the motivations of market makers. The binding agent is market makers' incentives. That completes the picture. You may now proceed. October 31st, 2022. It gets intriguing when you read Bob Way's comprehensive writing regarding the critical role market makers play for XRP, particularly about on-demand liquidity. He claims that while most people are familiar with speculators, they may not be as familiar with market makers. A speculative person may be asked, what will drive up the market cost? They'll frequently tell you about additional individuals. Who's keen to purchase and hold XRP for the long haul? This is because raising the buying volume without raising the selling volume first used up the lowest priced offerings. Then have to accept even better offers. We just talked about how you need people to be buying up XRP because, when they start to buy it up, that's what we needed to do to meet my demand. You are aware that there is a finite supply of XRP at 61 cents. Once that is all purchased, the price rises to 62 cents and continues to rise. And as more funds are received, the price of XRP will rise and a new base will be established. States, yet market makers don't appear to be long-term holders. This is, as most speculators believe, due to XRP. Because market makers are always purchasing and selling XRP simultaneously, this may appear less problematic than having a steady stream of sellers in the market at all times, but as it happens, only half of them are aware of the circumstances. How did we? Look, descend yesterday, Brad is there. Stewart is seen here as they enter the courtroom. This is them leaving the courtroom. All about the hearing that was scheduled to take place in October, or more accurately, in April. We were informed about it in October, even though it was intended to take place in April. Well, that's the synopsis. Spiral, not that there are settlements, but the SEC is discussing them there. You're going in the correct direction. Judge Torres has ordered that both parties and the parties themselves meet in person for at least one meeting to discuss the settlement of this matter. If you recall from the first three cases, in particular, the XRP was considered a security, which is obviously not the case now. The identical procedure and steps. Everyone was thrilled with this, but it has since been revealed that the judge wants to give all sides one last opportunity to agree before making her decision themselves, saving you the trouble. Know pretty much everything there is to it. Simply follow the judge's ruling. That is all there is to it. If Ripple is ripe, then we may assume that Ripple teamed up with the SEC. She's just giving them one last chance here, just like she did for them to get together about the XRP token, and you know how that talk went. Ripple said, "Listen, it's not the security end of the story." We don't know how long they spoke. If they didn't agree, then Judge Torres would be making the decision, and that would be the official decision. Yes, the SEC responded. We'll declare it a security and let you go if it brings in money, so go on to Ripple. Disputed that the judge intervened on Midas's behalf, and if so, what action did the judge take? XRP, according to her, is not a security. It's that easy, people.